All right, guys, we are live.
What's
Looks like we
up?
got a couple on here. What's going on?
What's up? What's up?
I'm just getting in from the marsh.
You look the part, man, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna make it in time. I thought I was going. I mean, I knew I was gonna be on, but I thought I was gonna be a little later than I was. But time we got here and got everything unloaded, situated, got in here just in time.
That's all. That's all that matters.
Oh yeah, Alex, you on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering
We
because you.
we know how to do this on our phones now, Alan. That's we had to do it last week.
I got you. I got
No
I'm a,
power. We was on our phones. I'm gonna tell you, this whole platform looks totally different on your cell phone.
you. No, I
yeah, it
bet.
does. Like I can't. The only bad thing is I can't see the comments. So if there's a
Well, you
comment on there,
can, but we go away.
that's
You
what I'm
can't see us
saying.
no more. Right? Yeah.
But if you see a good comment, click it and so it'll pop up on the screen. I should be able to see it then.
There's a good
Yeah.
one.
See. Yeah. There it is. What's good? I can see that.
Are both of y'all on your phone?
No, I'm on my laptop.
Okay.
Hey, don't let that dog chew it.
Look, here you go.
Oh boy,
Mullet man.
the mullet man.
Mullet man.
Yeah, I went with the mohawk.
Yeah.
Went with the
Oh
old
man.
mohawk. What's up,
What's up?
Falcon?
What's up, Sean? Our outdoorsman says he's here. Woot woot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
What we got on the table for discussion?
You.
Well,
We want to
you,
talk about you.
You want to talk
yeah,
about me?
yeah.
Woo.
Well, basically, what we were kind of just talking about. If you'll just kind of, I'm sure everybody's curious, Alan, about how your trip's going, and and so I was kind of hoping you'd fill us all in.
well, I'm gonna start with this question I see right here. Our outdoorsman says, "How long did it take for y'all to get power back on?" Uh, I think my wife told me they got it back on Saturday. I think Saturday evening. I think maybe it could have been Sunday.
Okay.
I'm not sure. My days are running together. I've been up here for so long. Yeah, like she just chimed in right here. First time she's seen her husband in 5 days. but
Dang.
yeah. But I mean, look, we're here in Nebraska, man, and if you watch my video today, then you kind of got a little teaser of what we've been dealing with up here. They had a really dry spring, they had a really dry summer, and most of the public marshes up here are they're dry. I mean, there's and we are struggling to find water. We found some birds. We found some birds in two good spots, but it just seems like everything is working against us. We find the birds, we go where they are, we set up, we hunt, we don't see nothing. You know, I mean, I don't know. We got a full moon. It's 81 degrees. We got a 10-mile-an-hour southwest wind. I mean, it's just one thing after another. I mean, none of this, the weather, the wind, the water, none of this is good duck hunting conditions. But we're here. We're making the best of what we got. We've killed four total. We got mallard drake, a Ross goose, a bufflehead, and killed a gadwall today. Just the one. But it's public land. So if you're in the chat and you hunt public land, then you know what we're dealing with. And it's like I said in my video. I personally, it's a challenge to me. I enjoy hunting public land. I enjoy the chase. It just throws a whole nother challenge into the whole realm of the aspect. But um, it's a struggle. It's a constant struggle. You got so much to deal with: hunting pressure, other things. Weather goes into play. Obviously, I don't have anything to do with public land, but you got private land people, whether they're baiting or whatever it may be, you never know. They're not getting pressured over there as much as they are on public. So many things go into the equation. But if you go out there on public land and you kill one bird, to me, in my book, you had a successful hunt. You got to.
That's
And
right.
I have created a mental analogy for this trip we've been dealing with, because it's been so hot, bad wind, no water. Took us a while to find birds, which I knew. Well, I knew coming up here hunting public land, it wasn't going to be easy. It was going to be tough. It was going to be a struggle. I knew that.
Right. Right.
But I've created an analogy or a saying, whatever you want to call it. Starve your distraction, but feed your focus, and that's what I've been trying to do. As frustrating as it's been, I'm up here with my son, and I got a buddy of mine, and me and my son, we're having a good time. This is something we've never done before, something we may never be able to do again. So, he one day when Dad's dead and gone, he'd be talking to my grandkids and be like, "Man, I remember one time me and my dad went to Nebraska, and man, it was cold, so cold the first day. We had sheet ice all over the water, and we did." And I said, that's not something we get at home. We had lots of mallards around here. We've been working some, but that full moon, they're feeding at night. They're not really wanting to do much during the day. So they're tucked back somewhere, and I ain't found that spot. So it's just been a struggle, but it is what it is. Nobody said it was going to be easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. So
No doubt. Hey, you want to tell them about your plan for the morning that you told Derek and I? Sounds like you got a pretty good idea on hopefully end your trip on a good high note for everyone. So
yeah, well, we were. I really hate to even talk about it because I don't want to jinx myself, but I will.
okay, well, no.
Well,
don't do it. Don't do it.
It doesn't matter. I don't.
Well,
I hate to give a. Go ahead, Derek. I'm sorry.
well, I got a question, and I really, because I haven't talked to you either, because you've been up there grinding and gunning, running and gunning, but, and you are hunting public land. What's it like up there as far as different from down here running into other hunters out there on, these public areas up there? You know what I'm saying? Are they overrun? Are you not seeing a lot of other hunters out there,
Well, we got up here on a Saturday, and we got here about 8-9 o'clock that morning. And first thing we did, I've been driving 16 hours. I'm hungry, so we found the first Waffle House we could find. We went and ate breakfast. We left there, and I said, "All right, let's go check into the room. Let's go find some birds." We went and did that, and I got out onX, and we hit the road, started scouting, and we come across, actually that same weekend was opening weekend of pheasant season or pheasant hunting or whatever. I don't know anything about that, but it was pheasant hunters all over the public ground, and they're hunting the same areas that we would be hunting as far as the marsh. They're hunting around those marshes, because there's sage fields and all kind of stuff around it,
That makes
And
sense.
we were having a hard time finding water, and we come up the road and we run up on these pheasant hunters. They were standing beside the road. They were loading their dog up, obviously calling it a day. And I pulled up there and I said, I introduced myself, told them who we were, what we were doing. I said, "Man, look, we're having a hard time finding some water. You guys are local. Can you give me a little bit of direction?" He was like, "Oh," he said, "Well, I'm not a duck hunter." He said, "But we were hunting right over here in this area. And it sounded like World War III was going on over there. So, there's something over there. You might want to go check that out." Well, I already had that spot marked on my onX map, and I was actually headed that way, but just hadn't got there. So I was like, "All right." I said, "Well, that's a good sign. At least we know." And it was in the same direction on the map where he was saying he heard it coming from. I said, "Well, all right." I said, "Well, sure sounds like that WMA over there has got water." So we went over there, and sure enough, it was a big WMA, lots of water, lots of smartweed, grasses, plenty of stuff out there. So I was like, "All right, well, I said, well, we got one spot." There were some guys there hunting at the time. We kind of sat there with some binoculars and watched, and there were some birds, working the area. I was like, "All right, well," I said, "I ain't going to sit here and watch these guys hunt." I said, "I found water. I see some birds in the air. I got a ton more places I want to go check out. Let's hit the road." So we moved on. Went around to another place, found some other water. I was like, all right. And there was actually some guys up there. That was about midday by this time, and they were actually setting up. I'm assuming, for evening hunt. And I said, all right, well, those are locals. So me being a duck hunter, I'm like, all right, well, if they're setting up there, then they got some kind of information. They know there's some birds there. They've seen some birds there. They wouldn't just be out there on a whim. So, all right, so let's move on. We know there's water there. There's people going hunting there, so they know something. So let's look. I mean, I had tons and tons of place marked. I said, so let's go. Man, we rode and rode and rode, and I'm telling you, out of about maybe 50, 55 public marshes, I found 3 that have water. 3. It has been a nonstop struggle, but it's public land. I mean, it is what it is, and I actually talked to Matt from High Prairie Sportsman yesterday, and I talked to him, told him where what area we were in, what we were experiencing. He was like, yeah, man, this warm front's done moved in. He said the birds have gone really stale. He said it's extremely tough right now. He said I've got some videos coming out. He said, but it's footage from previous days before this warm front come in, and I said, oh yeah, for sure, But anyway, he told us some places to go and check out. We went and checked those out. He said he had been there a time or two before, not this season, but last season. He said it'd be worth checking out, and it wasn't. They wasn't hitting on nothing. So, well, we decided to put some more miles in it. I rode about 200 miles yesterday, looking, and
Wow.
everywhere we went, nothing. No water, no nothing, and that's what really confuses me, because everywhere I have found water was on a WMA, and they've got pumps here. Now I've looked at this many other WMAs up here, and they don't have water, so I don't know what the reason for that was. Some of this property is just public land, open to public hunting. It's marshes and it's rainwater, runoff drainage water, runoff water, and of course. Been dry spring and dry summer, so they don't have any water on those. But the WMAs, the first 2 I looked at had water. I was like, okay, so I see a trend here. The WMAs, they put a little water on them, but that's apparently that's the only 3 they did down in this south central part of the state.
Right.
And I'm telling you, I have been from one end of this place to the other. I mean, literally, I bet I have put probably 800 miles on my truck in the last few days scouting. I know I put 200 on it yesterday. So
dang.
It's just been rough, man. But
Well,
like I said, like Alex brought up, we got a pretty good plan for tomorrow. We think, judging on some things we found. I'm a pretty optimistic fellow anyway. But tomorrow's our last day. We're hoping we can get some birds. If we don't, we don't. If we do, we do. It is what it is. It's public land hunting. But with that being said, we've killed 4 birds while we're here. We've killed a mallard drake, a Ross goose, a bufflehead, and a gadwall. I drove 16 hours, almost 1,200 miles, but I didn't get skunked.
There you go.
that's right.
Well, and that was Cade's first snow goose, huh?
Right.
Yeah,
So,
that's special, man.
And,
you can't put a price on that.
No.
That was your what's your buddy's name again?
Kyle.
Was that Kyle's first greenhead?
Yes.
So that's 2 memories right there that
Love it, man. Yeah,
right.
Heck yeah.
Right. So it's like it's been a good trip. It's been a frustrating trip, but and I keep telling myself, you know what, I'm frustrated because I'm from Alabama. I had high hopes. I had high expectations. For compared to what I'm used to hunting. Now I have seen way more birds here than I've ever seen in probably my entire duck season at home.
Right.
that wasn't wood ducks, but
right.
But I also keep telling myself that, what, the people that live here and hunt too, they struggling just like I am. So it ain't nothing I did. It ain't nothing. It is 100% out of my control, just like it is everybody else's. Now the advantage they got over me is when the geese and stuff start showing up down here, they probably know some people with private land, and they can probably get on a good field hunt or something like that, you know. But that's just not the case for me. But
yeah,
that's where we're at. That's where we're at in the state of Nebraska right now. That is the current situation.
yeah. I've found in my travels too, because I've had high expectations when I've gone to places, and they've fallen short, and
Right.
it almost puts like a black cloud over the trip, because you're like, yes, you know, I'm going somewhere. There's gonna be birds there, and we should slack on them. And if it doesn't necessarily line up that way, but you still had a couple firsts happen on this trip, so you know, I know it's hard to kind of be like, man, we should have smashed on it, but I mean, Cade got a beautiful Ross. I mean, that is a beautiful Ross. I'm kind of curious. Are you guys eating it, or is it going on the wall?
Oh no, he's froze.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. And then your buddy got his first mallard. Man, I'm telling you, those are memories, especially for those two.
I bet it's froze too.
Hey.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's awesome.
Got him out that first greenhead, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. He's a fine one too, man. He's a triple curl.
Didn't go 20.
Didn't go 20.
Didn't go 20.
He's a true triple curl. You didn't split the two. He's a true. He's a big mature bird. Pretty, fully plumed out. Pretty bird.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, it's man, like Alex says, anytime you have first, like your first bird, or you know, going to a first place you've never been before, that's just like you know, express that you being from Alabama and these high expectations, man, going up to the Midwest, you know, I mean, that's pretty exciting. That would get anybody from the South fired up, you know, that's never been up there and hunted like me. I've never been out of the state of Mississippi and hunted, you know.
Right. Well, you know, I took it on as a personal challenge, you know, because anybody who knows me, and follows my channel knows that I hunt public land. That's what I do. I don't have the resources for private property. I don't have any buddies with no private leases or hunting clubs, or I don't have that. So everything I do is 100% public land, you know, and I've always wanted to come up here, whether it be here, Kansas, wherever it may be. I've always wanted to come to the Midwest, and I studied onX, and I've been studying it since February, but you know, I saw how much public ground was here, and I mean, it was just it's honestly it's everywhere. I mean, it's crazy, but
that's awesome.
I mean, it's
definitely awesome for the locals.
But it's, you know, it's just, but it's all based off, you know, rain amounts. You know, how much rain they've had. Yeah, I mean, it's all about weather. You know, how much rain they've had and stuff like that. So it's just, you know, but you know, like I said, you know, if some people will probably be thinking, man, golly, you drive 16 hours from the house or 1,200 miles. Ain't no way I'd go that far without going a guide. Ain't no way I'd go up there and hunt public land, you know. And I'm sure there are people thinking that and saying that, and that's more than fine. They welcome their opinion. Everybody's got one. But like I said, we've killed a few. We came 1,200 miles from the house. We hunted public land, and we did not get skunked. So.
Yeah,
Alan, I think that's my expectation in every hunt, man. I never go into a hunt thinking that I'm just gonna smash birds. You know, there's always that expectation that we're probably gonna leave here empty-handed. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of something that you've already accepted before you ever go out there. You know what I mean? But yeah, you got them haters out there, man. They just.
I kind of disagree, because I've gone into some places where there's been birds and we should have smashed on them, and it didn't happen. And hold on. But what I was saying is, like, I've had those expectations, of just absolutely smashing maybe geese, ducks, whatever it is, and it's fallen short, and it's kind of put a little damper on the hunt. But you have to look for positives wherever they might be. So
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
but that's what I'm saying. I mean, even though you were thinking that, hey, we're going to go in here and just bust them up, like Alan says, there's still nowhere in your mind you're thinking, well, we might not. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with flying birds. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh
there's
no,
no guarantee.
I knew coming up here because I mean I've hunted public land my whole life. I knew coming up
Right.
here that it was a gamble.
That's right.
for sure.
Gamble.
It's a gamble, but I'm not old by any means, but I'm getting to the age where that I enjoy the landscape, the scenery,
You froze.
the experience. Am I back now?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, you're
Did
back, but we missed a little bit of what you said. Back
Okay,
up
right.
to where you ain't that old yet or something.
Right.
Yeah, tell us how old you are.
I'm not that old yet, but I'm 35 years old. I feel like I'm getting to the point in my life because I know I am because there's things I think about now that I never would have crossed my mind before. I look forward to the trip. I look forward to the scenery. I've never been here before. I looked and I'm still looking forward to everything that's between here and there because I drove up at night. Well, I left at 1:30 in the evening, so most of my trip was in the dark. So I may never come back up here again. Nothing against the hunting. You never know what can happen. I may not have the means to be able to come back up here again. You never know. You never know. So I've enjoyed it. Like I said, it ain't over yet. Yeah, one more day.
So you're gonna.
That's all you need. That's all you need is one day.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, one day to turn the whole thing around. Right.
Exactly.
That's
right. But go ahead, Alex.
Well, I was gonna ask, are you hunting all day tomorrow, or you guys have to leave, or?
I'm going. We are gonna hunt tomorrow. Come home or come here, get something to eat, get everything loaded up, go to sleep, and we're gonna leave early Friday morning, headed home.
Okay, nice.
So we are going to the place we stumbled on today, and we're gonna ride the whole daylight to dark.
That's got you.
Just exact same thing I did today.
Well, you know the name of the game, and you just got to go. You got to keep grinding. You ain't gonna kill them if you ain't out there.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesse's some kind of bad luck or something. I don't know.
It ain't weather. It's Jesse.
Hey, I'm telling you, she is the teal queen. She's the teal queen. We went to Arkansas. She'll probably correct me, but we went to Arkansas like 3 years ago, I believe, and we went to go kill specklebellies, snows, and greenheads. Right? You know what comes in? We're talking 45-mile-an-hour winds, -20, and green wing teal come in, and she kills them. She's the teal queen. That's all we shot that trip.
That is one thing I have not seen here.
No green wings?
Really?
I have not seen the first teal. I've seen buffleheads. I've seen ruddy ducks. I've seen mallards. I've seen pintails. I've seen specklebellies. I've seen Rosses. I've seen snows. I've seen sandhill cranes, but I have not seen the first green wing teal. I've even heard some wood ducks sitting on the water.
Wow. See, that shocks me. The wood ducks out there.
That sound is concrete in my mind. Being where we live.
Right, yeah.
You don't mistake old Woody.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just that's crazy. Oh, I know they're up there. It's just it's strange to see them get killed up there.
Right.
In my opinion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They like them woods, even down here. I mean, you see wood ducks, they going into that thick stuff.
Yeah. Right. Well, it's like Foul Time said, it's still early for a big green wing push, but I know Matt's been killing some, but he's been hunting up in the Sand Hills, which is about four hours, maybe a little better than that, away from where I am. He's been killing some up there, but he actually been letting a lot of them pass because he's been holding out for mallards, and he killed a few canvas back. But
Yeah, he posted a good video the other day, but it was when they got all that snow up there and all that. Man, he killed some great canvasbacks. It was pretty awesome.
yeah, yep.
You take a boat next time out of state?
I mean that's a really good question. The rivers where I'm at, you can literally walk across and probably not get over your knees. I mean, it's just it's extremely dry up here. If I ever come back up here, yes, I will bring a boat and I will go to probably somewhere around the northeast corner. I'd like to go up around the Nebraska, South Dakota line and Hunter, Missouri River up there. If I ever was to come back.
How close are and I don't even know if the Platte River's on your side of the river. Are you near the Platte River at all or no?
The North Platte is probably, I don't know. I hadn't really looked to see, how far away it is. It's probably an hour and a half, maybe a little better.
I got you. A little too far, then, you think?
Well, I'm not gonna say it's too far. I mean, I've drove 16 hours up here, but
no, I got you.
To go there blind with no information,
Whole nother story.
No, yeah. I got you. Just because I hunted I don't remember if it was the North or South Platte while we were in Colorado, and we saw mallards and stuff flying it, but it was also frozen. Like all the ponds and all the smaller water was frozen, so that was really the only place for them to get onto the water. So I was just curious if, since there is a lack of water in your area, if maybe they were on like the Platte River or something like that. So
I don't think I'm not going to say they are. I'm not going to say they're not, because I really don't know.
No, I got you.
I mean, to answer a wild and outdoors question, tomorrow I'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow's my last day. But it is what it is.
It's hunting, brother.
Yeah. South Dakota. Yeah, that's somewhere I'd like to go. Like I said, if I ever come back up here, I want to go to the North Nebraska, South Dakota, south part of South Dakota. Really would like to hunt the Missouri River, but that's not on this trip.
Well, I'm sure you have burned through some tanks of fuel and the old pocketbook and all that good stuff. I mean, that the effort's there is my point. You know what I'm saying? You got to run and gun to find ducks, man.
Oh yeah, in all honesty, it really hadn't been that bad. I mean, it really hadn't been that bad. I mean, it honestly hadn't. It's actually cost me half of what I thought it was going to cost me to drive up here.
Good, awesome.
That's
Heck
good.
Yeah, man. Heck yeah.
So, and that was just me going off the price of gas at home. So I was just, kind of guesstimating on that up there. But the further I came up here, the cheaper it got. And then when I got here where I'm actually staying, it was more expensive here than it is at home. We just had a hurricane come through. Go figure. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Mother Nature. Gee. Be vicious.
Vicious.
But hey, this is, hey, you know what? It's 2020, man. Nothing at this point surprises me.
It shouldn't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm not, when you go to a new place, you've always got an open mind and you got high expectations. You never know what to expect. But like I said, we've done okay. We haven't got skunked, But I've got what 5, 6 trips to Mississippi planned. I'm going to Arkansas.
We
I
got a
don't know.
full calendar.
I mean, there's so much stuff coming up. You know, I mean, it's almost overwhelming. You know.
Well, yeah. Since you
Agreed.
left, Derek and I, and we've been bored without you. We've been calling each other, and we were going over our dates. And man, do we! I know I've got a super busy schedule, and I think all three of us
Yeah.
do really.
Yes, I do.
Those collab hunts are going to be something, and then all of us winning draws in Mississippi. They're and the closest one to me is like 4 hours. It's just like the wife is not going to be happy the day after Christmas.
I think that place has got potential to be a good hunt. You know.
I hope so. So yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, I've been looking at it. We just if the weather's right, there should be birds there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we need that weather.
Right.
But,
Did
you answer that one question I had up there? I didn't realize it.
Yeah, I told.
Okay.
Yeah, home.
All right.
I'll be leaving Friday morning.
Oh, home.
Gotta go back. Gotta go back to work.
Oh no, he asked. I think he's talking about like your next big trip, other than the collaboration hunts. Like if you had something big like that planned. No, look, here it is.
Yeah, I talked to her a while ago, man. Old Wild Man's giving her a hard time, which he's a daddy's boy, and anybody that knows him will testify to it. Will tell you. But I can keep him in check, and he's a little boy, so he tests mama and push mama. So she I think she's been having a hard time with him, but and I know they're watching. I'm glad they're watching him. I'm glad they're getting to see me, and shout out, hey Wild Man, if you're watching, if you are, hey Ashley, Rachel, good to see y'all. Even though I can't see you, glad y'all can see me. But let me tell y'all about something. All right, you see me right now, okay? This is what I look like when I come back from hunting, okay? Well, we were in Walmart up here the other day. We had to go run to the store, get some groceries, and I didn't have on the paint. I just had on my hat, my camo, and we're walking down the aisle, and we're picking up a few little things to cook supper with that night, to catch up, Anyway, well, I walked by this couple, and
they thought you're Duck Commander.
Well, they were talking, but I didn't know they were talking to me, 'cause I don't know anybody up here, So I'm like, I'm not paying anybody any attention, And
right.
But I heard what they said, and I turned. I said, "Were you talking to me?" And she said, "It was a guy." He said it was him and his wife or girlfriend. I don't know. He said, "Yeah." He said, "You're not one of those Robertson guys from that TV show, are you?"
I knew that was coming.
I said, no, I'm not. He's like, "Man, you look just like him." I was like, "Well, I don't try to, but it is what it is, So anyway, we went on, got the stuff, and come on home. And then yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I don't know, my days run together. I've got my pellet grill with me. I brought it with me in the trailer, and I forgot to get pellets when I left the house for the trip. I was like, dang, I said, well, I'll find somewhere up here that, to get some pellets. I meant to get them at Walmart, and they forgot so they slipped my mind. I didn't make a list. I was just trying to remember things in my head. So anyway, I go down. I finally found this little small mom and pop grocery store in this little bitty nothing town that I'm staying in. And I was like, well, I found the charcoal aisle, but there's no pellets for the pellet grill. I'm like, don't tell me I got to go 20 miles back down the road to Walmart. So I walk up there to the little cash register, and there's a lady working at the register, and she's probably, I don't know, mid-50s, maybe a little older. I don't know. And I walk up to her, and I said, she said, "Can I help you?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "I got a pellet grill. I see you got charcoal." I said, "You don't have any pellets." I said, "Is there anywhere here close by in town, hardware store or somewhere like that maybe that I can pick up a bag of pellets from a pellet grill. And she was like, yeah. Actually, you can. She said, you go over here to the Chevrolet dealership. They sell them. And I was like, okay, all right. I
That
appreciate
can't
it.
be right.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, let me go check out the Chevrolet dealership.
You probably
but-
felt like the dumbest person walking in there.
So
I know I would. I'd be like, like hesitate to even ask.
But before I could walk off, I was like, all right, well, thank you. And she was like, hey, can I ask you something? I said, yeah, sure. And she said, you're not one of those Robertsons, are you? And I said, no, ma'am, I'm not that millionaire. She said, well, you look like Jace. I said, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not him. She said, I thought, when you come in here and I saw you, I said, that's one of those duck hunter guys from that TV show, because I just came by the motel and I saw that trailer. And I said, and when you walked in the door, I said, that's him. That's the guy. I was like, well, I am the guy, but I'm not who you think I am.
Not that guy. I am the guy, but not that guy.
Yeah, I am the guy with the trailer, but I'm not the guy you think I am. Unfortunately, I'm not that millionaire. So
yeah,
right.
Well. So, did you get a new truck and some pellets or what?
No. I went to the Chevrolet dealership. I walked in the door, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, all right, I don't see no pellets. Like who comes to a car lot to buy charcoal? But hey. So I walk in the door. This lady comes out and she's like, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm here to get some. I'm here to get some pellets for a pellet grill." And she's like, "Okay, come right over here." And she said, "They're all laid out on the floor."
Oh my goodness!
They're all laid out on the floor. They got applewood, mesquite, hickory. She's like, "Just tell me which one you want, and I'll ring you up." And I'm like,
oh my goodness!
Who'd have thunk it? But
that's
hey,
awesome.
I got my pellets.
That's all that matters.
Got my pellets, so
that's awesome. I wonder how much traction you've gotten from your trailer.
I don't know, man. Like I know I've gained some from the trailer, because like the first place I parked at, for the little public land parking. Within 20 minutes of people leaving, I mean, we hunted late. I mean, we have nothing else to do, so we've been hunting extremely late, and like people get up there and I can see them like they're looking at the trailer, and the next thing I know, boom, notification, subscriber. Like, hey,
nice.
It's working. Well, we went and scouted this one place the other evening, and we pulled up there and there was a guy there. He was already hunting. And so we just kind of pulled up in the parking lot, and I said, we're going to sit here this evening. I said, let's see what's coming in. I said, we done looked at a ton of places. I said, let's see what's coming in. So we just sat there in the truck with the binoculars, and I could see, I saw the guy set up out there. We watched him, that he had killed a couple. I could see him. He had them around his neck. He was actually kind of walking back towards the parking lot. And anyway, he gets up there, and he's talking to me, and he was from Georgia. And I was like, all right, well, there's another guy who, went out on a whim, and come up here. So he and I get to talking. He had I think it was a redhead hen, and they had killed a ruddy and a couple other things. They having about the same luck we had. They killed, one here, two there, three here, about the same. And anyway, but he had one advantage I didn't have. He was from here. So he had some little better knowledge, and some private land too that he had been hunting as well. So he had a leg up on me. But anyway, I didn't have my trailer. I had dropped my trailer here and, locked the receiver and everything up where they couldn't get the trailer. And he said, man, it's tough hunting right now on this public land. He said, we ain't got no water. He said, not to mention, I'm staying at the motel up the road, and there's some sponsored guy up there with this black trailer with all this stuff all over the side of it, and I'm just like, I said, yeah. He said, then I saw another guy in town the other day. He had an enclosed trailer with a big Avery sticker on it. He said, man, there's sponsors guys rolling into town everywhere. So I'm just like, man, it is what it is. He said, we can't compete with guys like that. And I said, yeah, I'm that guy at the motel. He was like, oh, you are? I was like, yeah, I am. I said, but I said, don't let the trailer fool you. I said, it's just decoration, you know. I said, but you spend so much money with people when you buy products, they include things with it, you know. I said, I had the trailer. I wasn't gonna put a sticker that big on my truck door, you know, so put it on the trailer.
Right.
So,
Slap a magnet on there.
but I should have just rolled with it. Like, yeah, you know, that Dakota, yeah, Dakota's got me. Tangle Free's got me, you know.
Nice.
But I didn't. I'm not that kind of guy. So,
Nice.
but it was funny.
Oh yeah.
Well, say that, you know, that's what's special about your trip. You know, there's where it ain't just about the killing, man. It's about experiencing new places and new things, like going and buying grill pellets at the Chevrolet place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're gonna remember that forever.
Right. Well, you know, the thing over here that I've learned since I've been researching coming up here, the thing over here is to eat cinnamon rolls and chili together.
Nah.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's a hard pass.
But they got a
Is that
restaurant.
like during a cold weather kind of thing, or is that just a general thing?
No, it's on the menu. Like there's a
Cinnamon rolls
restaurant.
and chili.
Cinnamon rolls
It's
and
a combo.
it is. It's an option. It's a combo option. You get a bowl of chili and a cinnamon roll and a drink. It's a restaurant called Runza. Runza. Runza.
Yeah, runs out your butt.
It probably will, but I'm gonna try it. Hey,
can I get the number 6?
Matt, I talked to Matt about it from High Fresh Sportsman. Matt told me, he said, don't knock it till you try it. He said, the spiciness from the chili and the sweetness from the cinnamon roll, he said, man, he said, it's really good. I was like, I'm going to try it.
Yeah, I got to try it now.
Nah, I'll take a hard pass on that one still.
I'm gonna try it. But I mean, you know what? You think about it, like, that's what they do down here. Now, where we live in the South, think about some dishes we eat that they would probably think is discussion. Shrimp and grits, catfish and cheese grits.
Shrimp and grits is amazing.
I know it's amazing, but I'm just saying, you get up here in this part of the world and they're like, what? You put shrimp in your grits? You know,
well, they
probably
don't even know what grits are. They probably have that other thing.
No, they got grits here because I ordered them thinking they was gonna tell me no at the Waffle House.
Yeah.
I said I wanted 4 eggs scrambled with bacon and grits and toast, and she said okay. And I was expecting to get grits,
cream of wheat. I don't
know what they call it.
I think it's like cream of wheat. I don't know.
But you know, hey,
right.
I'm in corn country, and that's what grits are made of. So I mean,
right.
So.
Yeah. Oh, Jesse, bringing up Arby's. Oh my goodness, that was not a good day.
What's wrong with Arby's? I love Arby's.
Oh, so
I like that brisket sandwich.
Okay, so here I'll give you 30-second rundown. I had to go up to Jackson, Mississippi, to do an expo for a company. I got up there, cream of wheat. Thank you. Got up there and I had their whiskey burger or something like that. And it was delicious. Oh my goodness, it was good. I was like,
it was a bourbon sandwich or something like that.
Bourbon.
Yeah, it's that bourbon brisket sandwich.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was good.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. The brisket.
Yeah.
Yes, that is good. So I had that for lunch. Went to the expo, finished out the expo, and by then it was like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, and I'm just staying in a motel, and I'm like, well, Arby's is right across the street, and I really liked it for lunch. So why not? Let's do it for dinner also. Well, that came back and bit me so hard. My stomach was not prepared for Arby's. And, yeah, you know where the rest of it went. It just went downhill quickly.
Yeah.
It was not good.
It happens, you know.
Yeah.
But that is a good sandwich.
It is.
Oh, it's the best.
It's good. But maybe not 2 times in one day when you haven't eaten Arby's. I mean, I don't eat fast food. I mean, it looks like it with my body, but I don't really eat fast food. And so fast food didn't sit well with my stomach.
You
But-
just ain't your body just ain't used to all that grease.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It got in there, and, it was
That's because that's because you're from Oregon. See, me and Derek was raised on grease. Everything we eat's got grease on it.
hey,
So yeah, growing up on Fridays, my mom would get paid, and we knew on Friday for supper we was either gonna get McDonald's or we was gonna get Pizza Hut. That was a Friday. That was a treat to get that on Fridays when my mom got paid when I was a kid.
Right.
I'm talking about little kid now. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
still sitting in the back seat. You know what I mean?
Right.
Rocking
Still
my
sit in the
legs
back seat.
there. Sometimes.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Dip your
Dip-
biscuits in bacon grease.
I know folks that do that.
How else would you do that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bacon is amazing on anything and everything.
No, he said dip it in bacon grease.
Yeah, but I'm just saying anything bacon related is amazing.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. See my wife's comment
No.
Yes.
at the bottom. She puts bacon grease in everything.
Yeah. I cook my bacon. I leave all the bacon grease in there, and then I cook my eggs in it. And that's the only way to do it. You get double bacon.
Well, what she's saying is after she gets done cooking the grease, she saves the grease, and when she makes cabbage and things like that, you got to put that in there.
Yeah,
That's
we got
right.
one of those too.
Yeah.
Got
That's what I got. I got a little old
that mason
can. I
jar.
pour mine in.
Yeah,
Yep.
I got a pickle
Yep.
jar.
Val Time said pellets would be the only thing he would purchase at a Chevy dealership. See, that's me. I'm Ford man. I should have went in there. I was hoping that I had a plan when I had just left the grocery store and got accused, or lady thought I was one of the Duck Dynasty folks. So I told Kyle and Cade when I pulled up there at the Chevrolet dealership. Oh, we lost Alex. He gone. All right. So I told Cade and
Am I
Kyle.
back?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I told Cade and Kyle when we pulled up at the Chevrolet dealership, I said, if I walk in here and one of these people ask me if I'm, whoever from Duck Dynasty or Duck Commander, I'm gonna say, yeah, and I want that Corvette right there. Can you I'm staying at the motel. Just bring it right down there. Just see what they'd say, But I mean, I obviously would have stopped them because I'm not buying a car. I can't afford a Corvette. but
you take a couple pictures with them, and they might just give it to you.
I'll sign their hat.
Yeah.
Sign little babies' foreheads. It doesn't matter.
But Alan, they're like,
Yeah.
what?
So you didn't ask who I was.
No.
You asked for an autograph.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Let's see, Peter. Fire a shot or kill a duck yet? That's in my home state. It's not driving out of public area. Didn't fire a shot on 2 separate refuges. Man, it's weather, guys. Weather. I mean, that's what I think. Weather. Especially gets real cold like that early, then heats back up. See what you do, you get a big push migration. Well, then you turn around and have a reverse migration. I mean, they just do that. And they move around so much.
I tell you what, I have not seen any specks since Monday until today. They were coming out of the north. First time I've seen them since Monday, and it was cold here Monday. Like the high was like 50, and lows was in the low 30s, high 20s. So, and that front is moving in this weekend. So it's kind of got me wondering if it's got them already on the way. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
They were high. They were migrators. They were way up there, but you could hear them.
Mm-hmm.
But no doubt they were specks.
The old giggle chicken. And probably that full moon, to be honest, has really dealt you a bad hand. I really think.
Yeah, I mean, we've all seen the big full moons that we've had here lately, man. They have been bright. You can see everything outside, man, at nighttime.
I bet those the ducks have been eating in fields at night, all night, probably.
I feel like they have. It's the full moon is slowly starting to fade away if you walk outside and look at it, but it's still, man, it's bright as a brand new set of headlights. I mean, it's bright.
Right. Pretty though, but not good for birds.
No.
Looky here. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Dang.
I'll sign your decoy. Yep, Drake Gibbs exactly right. And foul time, I agree with him. What he's saying.
Yeah.
Full moon November.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. You ain't got no control over the weather. All you got to do is go out there and do the best you can. You can't kill them at the house. So
gotta be out there, man.
You gotta go.
For
gotta
sure.
be out there. Oh, here we go. Alex. Nope, sorry. Making payments on my wooden leg that I had to fall to afford the trail. Not to mention I moved in last year. Oh Lord. That's
so I messaged him. Since he brought it up, I messaged him and I said, "Hey, how much you charging for hunts?" And he said, "Alex, we're booked up." And I was like, well, how much for a hunt next year? And he never responded back. So
he just told you were booked up. He was booked up.
Yep, booked solid this year.
And tell him what the next question was, because you said, is the price going to change from this year?
I asked. I said, "Hey, is this year's price going to be different than next year's price?" And he never responded.
That's a yes.
Oh, I think I think the prices are changing per hunt.
Oh, yeah. You might be right.
I think if you booked early with him, you got a better deal.
Late season, more expensive.
Well, I don't even think it's got to do with like the season. I think it's got to do with his pocketbook.
I think it's when it was booked.
Yep.
The time.
If you booked early when he was still within his budget for his guide
Lodge
service and everything. Yeah, lodge. Thank you. You got the proper price. I think if you got in after he went outside his budget, I think you got the steeper price of the two.
I'm telling you, I have got the message on my phone, still on Instagram. I got the proof.
Yeah. He wouldn't even respond back to me. He read it and said, "Nah, I'm not messing with you, Alex."
Yeah, but he already don't like you though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you did him last time.
Well, I didn't. No. I didn't do anything to him. He is the one that canceled on the hunt, not me. I still had to go hunt that week.
Right.
With zero decoys.
Well, you're leaving next week, right? Or week after next?
No. Next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next week.
Going to Arkansas?
Arkansas, baby. Man, am I pumped.
Straight goose or duck and goose?
Straight goose. Their duck season's not in yet.
I didn't know when it come in. I just knew it was going to be in when I was going. That was the only thing that mattered to me. I didn't. I wasn't worried about it.
You don't need to click on her comments. Okay.
Yes, I do. I got to click on her.
Yeah, no, it's going to be straight goose. I'm pretty excited. Get to go see my buddies from Arkansas again. Which is like what you and your son are doing, making new memories. I haven't been able to see Matt. I didn't get a hunt with him last year because of his incident at the beginning of the season where he almost killed himself. So it'll be. I don't know why you keep clicking on her.
Because you get me tickled.
Jesus. Hey, maybe I'll bring her on here one time, and she can roast me in front of y'all. But no, I get to see my buddy Matt. Looking forward to that, and just getting out there and hunting some giggle chickens, man. I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully there'll be some snows. I'm getting reports that the snows are starting to kind of push into Arkansas. So hopefully,
I bet I've seen 200 this morning. High flyers coming out of the north, headed south.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, so I didn't get a mullet. I got a mohawk. I got a mohawk. But either way, let me turn this bad boy. Well, Aaron, that means you haven't seen my newest video. That's telling me. I'm not showing you. I'm not
busted.
showing you. That means you haven't seen the newest video. It came out on Monday. You're busted, good sir. Busted. No haircut for you. No, I'm just joking. So that's it. I don't know if it's even showing up on TV. Dang. Well, I know one person who didn't watch my video. Yeah, I'm getting roasted.
Hey, look, here's another one. Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Hey, we love every one of you guys.
Peter,
For
you're
sure.
just going to have to go to a different state, man. I don't think I can make it to California.
Hey, speaking of Peter was the winner of my giveaway the other week.
Really?
What?
Heck yeah, man. Congrats. Heck yeah. By the way, I've got a giveaway. If any of you guys on here haven't entered, head over there to my channel and get entered into that giveaway if you need a new blind bag. Come on.
I want to revote on Alan's giveaway. I don't know how I didn't win that.
I told y'all can't win.
I know. I'm just joshing.
Yeah, when I got a notification that Alan posted a video. I'm like, oh, heck yeah, Alan. And it's like giveaway. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Ain't no point of me doing that.
Yeah. Do you know the uproar that would happen? You know, like you can't
like,
happen.
get out of here. Delete your comment.
Yep.
Yeah, Peter said it should be there Friday. I really thought you would have already gotten it by now. But to be honest with you, every time I order something from Tangle Free coming out of California, it takes like a week and a half to get it. I mean, it's I don't
Peter
know.
lives in.
He lives in California, but I had to ship it from Alabama to California.
Oh,
I don't know what it is about California, but it is terrible to get a package out there.
It's a terrible state.
Right. I don't know what it is. I mean, like I ordered something
Peter.
from Tangle Free, and literally a week and a half later, it shows up. I don't know something about California. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you guys seen that, but Jesse's going to start charging me for her video servicing. So I have to find somebody else to film my hunts now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You'll never get invited. So he now has to sign my contract for video services. Ooh,
Yep.
Taylor, you signed it when you wrote the check for the light bill.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not going to go
Change the
there.
subject.
Yeah.
Change the subject.
I'm just joking, Jesse.
I'm punting. I'm punting because I wouldn't even know where to write my first bill too. So she handles all that stuff. I'd be lost.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
So you sound like my wife. I pay for everything. She don't know when nothing's due or how much nothing costs. I just pay it. She has no idea.
Nope, that's Jesse 100%. She pays everything.
Yeah. See?
I go to her and say, hey, you know, like a kid to mom, like, hey, mom, can I have $200 to buy something? And she's like, yes. Or no. You know, like I have no idea. I'm terrible.
Right. Oh man, yeah,
So
I hate it. I hate it for you, Peter, man. I mean, I'd love to hunt with you one day. I don't know that I'll ever make it to California, and I wouldn't recommend driving to Alabama. But you ever want to, hit me up.
Hey, maybe we can meet in the middle and go to Colorado, Peter. Go back because I used to live. We used to live almost in the same town. I used to live in Firestone for a quick second. I think he said he lived there also.
Right.
I'd go to Colorado and hunt again. Honkers, early teal season, something like that.
So I got to tell y'all about something I just thought about. Dude, I have never seen the nicest dirt roads than the ones that's up here. I mean, dude, it's insane. You can get on one dirt road and drive for 20, 30 miles and never turn. Straight. Just
Really?
straight. I went over the interstate for my first time over a dirt road overpass. I was impressed. I'm just blown away. I mean, the dirt roads where we live, I mean, you can't get over 30 miles an hour, or you got to get your front end rebuilt, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be sideways and little washboards, you know. It's terrible. This up here, dude, our paved county roads ain't as nice as these dirt roads up here. It blows me away. It's impressive. Huh? Right. I mean, there's a neighborhood right here beside town. When I leave the motel and go, you know, where we've been hunting at, or over in that area, you go through a neighborhood, I mean, I'm talking about nice houses too. I mean, $100,000 houses plus dirt roads. The only asphalt is in the town. Everything else, dirt.
Really?
It's crazy.
That's kind of different.
It's crazy. It blew me away, you know.
Where's Cade and his Ross goose?
Cade is in the shower.
Oh.
Cade's in the shower and the goose is in the freezer. Well,
I've been seeing him back there in the background watching TV. He's been laying on the bed, relaxing.
Yeah, he's been sitting over there. He got a college ball game on. I don't know who's playing. I can't. Some little small no-name school. I don't know who it is. He's been watching that game.
Yeah, college on a Thursday. It can't be.
Yeah, I think that's Stanford, maybe. No, Ball State and.
Yeah, no, it ain't no Stanford. Okay,
No, it's
Oregon plays Stanford this Saturday.
Well, I just saw the S on the helmet. It's Ball State and Miami, Ohio.
Oh, OHIO.
Yeah, never even heard of that one.
Yeah, me either.
I didn't know there was a Miami in Ohio, but apparently there is.
I think my aunt went to that college. I swear, I think my aunt went to that college.
Oh, you need to quit, man.
No, I'm dead serious.
It's the truth.
I'm dead serious. I swear she went to that college. That's awesome.
Ross Goose. That's what he meant to say. Ross Goose.
I saw something about a pigeon. I was like, what?
Yeah. SC 30238 asked, how many birds do you think you will kill this season? I don't know if he's talking individually or if he's talking. I don't know. I don't know if he's talking all of us. If we all have a goal, I set a goal for myself every year.
Yep.
That I try to, I got a goal. This year, my target is 100, but something's got to change, or I ain't gonna make it. But hey, look, season ain't even in where I live, so.
Yeah, so you got to actually kickstart that.
Right.
Yeah, same here. I always try to shoot for 100 birds, and the reason I shoot for 100 birds because we've done 100 birds before. You know what I mean? On a good season, and that's what we always shoot for, man. That's a good season. When you can kill about 100, 110 birds, you've had a really good season here in the South, my opinion.
Right. I thought I was gonna make it last year, man. I mean, about middle ways of the season, I was creeping up on that 50 mark, and I said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it." And then it turned hot, and it got hot, and it rained, and it rained, and it rained, and the river flooded, and it was just. Then you couldn't get on no birds because they were just they could go anywhere. Too much water.
Right. That's right.
So we ended up at like 62, I think it was. Still wasn't a bad season, but.
So here's my question: when you guys are counting your birds, are you counting like those 5 that we killed? Do you count as like your hunting party, or do you count like specifically the ones you pulled the trigger on?
No, I'm talking about the way we do it now. I mean, if we're there, we're hunting, we count it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like on this trip, Alan, even though maybe you haven't necessarily killed but you know what I'm saying, you've killed 4 on this trip.
There's no way to prove I didn't or I did, so that's why I count it.
Yeah. So you're up to 9, right? Is that what you're saying? You're up to 9 for the season?
Yes.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah, that's how we count it too.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. That's how I do it.
Okay.
But some people, are like, no, I only count the ones that I killed, but you don't really know. So that's why I was asking.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way to prove I did kill it. And there's no way to prove I didn't. So
unless you're on a solo hunt, yeah.
Right.
Because I know, like, on Instagram, freelance duck hunter, what's his name, Elliot?
Yeah.
He put, he's got his little app to where he monitors how many birds he kills, and he says that those stats are all his. What?
As soon as you brought that up, Alan just dropped his head and started.
Well, that's kind of how I feel though, is because he said those are all his birds, and I'm like, there's no way that you shot all those birds unless you've hunted solo your whole season. I know he doesn't hunt solo because he takes his dad with him. I think
he doesn't. But what they do is they swap up. Like his dad will be filming and he'll be shooting, and then he'll film and his dad will shoot. So he knows what he killed, what he didn't kill.
Oh,
okay. And that little website thing, app, whatever it is, he's got, it's pretty nice. But to me, it's too much sugar for a dime. He keeps up with the percentages of how many shells he shot. I could care less.
Yeah.
Who cares? I don't care about my ratio of shells to birds.
Who cares?
Yeah. No, I agree.
I like to document where I was at, what the weather was doing, when, sunny, cloudy, whatever, raining, high water, low water. I like to keep up with that. I could care less if I killed 5 birds and shot,
6 times?
So what?
Yeah. Hey, coot lives matter too, okay?
Oh, let's not get on that. Yeah.
I think
I don't know. Aaron Walters asking about the app. I don't know. Does he have an app? I know he has a website.
It's
I don't know. I don't.
Or
it's called Freelance Hunt Stats.
I thought it was an app. Maybe it's not an app. Maybe it's online. I don't use it.
It's a website.
It's an app. It's a website. I thought it was an app.
I don't know.
I thought it was an app.
I don't know.
I know you go to freelancehuntstats.com. I know that.
Yeah, yeah. It's probably just a program on his website.
Probably.
I just saw him posted on Instagram saying, I'm at like averaging like 6 birds a hunt and averaging like 7 shells per hunt or something. What I'm saying? And I asked him on I commented and said, hey, is that just you or is that for the hunting party, or like how do you project that? So
well, yeah, just imagine being able to every time before you go hunt say, I'm gonna kill 5 mallards and a pintail today. That's what I'm gonna kill.
Yeah. I've never said and
do it and walk out of there.
I've never said that. I've never
said that. What's that tell you though?
Spoiled? I don't know. He's in the right area to hunt mallards.
Imagine being able to. Is Alan froze?
No, he's just
I'm just
stuttered.
listening.
Imagine you live in Alabama and you say, "Come on, Cave, I'm gonna go kill 5 greenheads and a pintail today." Come on, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I've never said that. I don't think I'll ever say that.
The only thing I could do is I know a couple of places I could say, hey, come on, let's go. We can go get a 2-man limit of woodies real quick.
Yeah.
Right. That to me sounds reasonable.
Legit.
Sounds factual. Sounds like it could be attainable. But just saying, I'm gonna kill 5 mallard greenheads and a pintail today. I'm just like, that right there knows that you live in the right spot, buddy. When you can just go do that, my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, Elliot's a nice guy, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I've had some. I'm not going into it. Next subject. I'll get mad.
right.
Next subject.
Shenanigans. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I think I set my goal for. I think it's a lofty goal. It's super lofty, but 500 geese. Yeah, that's a lofty goal. But
Yeah, that's a lot.
that's a lot.
I hope you attain that 500.
Yeah, I'll be thrilled if I get halfway there, but I'm going 500.
What'd you do last year?
Not even 10, 15.
Shooting a little high, ain't you there, bud?
Well, no, last year I had the
Did he say 18? Is that what you said?
yeah. No, I had the baby last year, so I only hunted like 3 times.
Oh, okay.
The wife had me on.
Okay. Well, what'd you do the year before that?
175.
Okay. So 250 be very pleased with that.
Yeah, that like I said, I'd be extremely happy with 100. 250 would be on cloud 9. 500, I'd probably hang up the boots. But you gotta set a goal. Didn't go 20. like he says, if you
All right, that right there. I know that's a joke because I know that's not going to be happening, but that is pretty funny.
yeah, no, I mean realistically 500 is
770. Holy crap.
500 is reasonable when you're talking snow geese. I mean, I've got 6 snow goose trips lined up. And then like when I go to Arkansas, I mean, I've got chances where I'm thinking this season legitimately, I think there's an outside chance that I could get close to that number. So
well, I'll say this: I have never had any interest whatsoever in any type of goose until I arrived here, and I've seen so many specks, Rosses, Snows, not very many honkers. I've seen few, but
yeah,
them specks flying over. I'm just like, man, I wish I could go do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey,
big
Derek,
groups.
What
Big
that last
groups.
comment say?
I don't know. Hold on, some new ones just uploaded. Right there. They kill that every year. Snow goose hunt that Max does every year.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really big on that whole Max Prairie Wings tournament. They need to get a little more strict on their rules because the first year they went ahead and
You see that, Alan?
Yeah, I just told him to go clean it. He just
what? Could he not just walk over here and just say, "Hey, Dad, go clean that guy?"
he didn't want to interrupt. I don't guess.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was going to do it when we get off of here, but he won't.
But no, I think Max Prairie Wings needs to change their rules a little bit, or they need to have a judge with every hunting group or something like that, because it's kind of weird. And I hunted up there one year. I didn't do the tournament, but this group, they shot like 5 on the first day. And it was the first year they did it was actually the year that they had that really bad hatch of all the snow geese. And it was just pretty much all adults. Well, so they had the tournament. Everyone was bringing in maybe 5, maybe 15 birds really per group on the first day. Well, then this group on the second day came in with like 175. And we're like, everyone was like, hold on, pump the brakes here. You know, like, how is this even possible? Well, somebody got to run in their mouth and they jump shot it. And that's supposed to be against the rules, but nobody could tell you, you know. So that's my 2 cents on that. I think they need to put guides with every group. Because, I mean, they're putting out some major prizes. I mean, you get a brand new shotgun. You're getting like $1,500 worth of gear. And just to leave it up to people being honest, which people should be, but that's not going to happen. Let's be real. You know.
No.
But yeah, so I got a lofty goal.
See, buddy.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Derek, you got a question down there, bud.
Yeah, SC, I've never hunted Moon Lake or Tunica Lake. My buddy Paul that I hunt with has been trying to talk me into going over there, and we're going to try to get over there around Tunica Lake, Moon Lake area. I've never hunted over there before. Paul has. He says it's awesome hunting, wants to go back. So we plan on it this year, but the calendar right now is so full, I just don't know if we'll have time to go over there. But very interested in getting over there and hunting Moon Lake and Tunica Lake. I hear a lot of good things about that side.
Okay.
There you go.
Good. They need to. I mean, if you're putting out that kind of prizes for people, I mean, it's not just like, hey, you know, here's a $100 gift card to Max Prairie Wings. No, they're giving shotguns. I mean, you're getting waiters. I mean, you're getting all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's ridiculous how much these prizes are. So I'd hate for somebody to get cheated out of a win or something like that. So I'm glad to hear that they are putting referees, guides, whatever with the teams this year.
We're going back to Muscadine here for too long. Need to check out Wyoming NWF. I'll go. I don't know what that is, but we'll look it up and check it out, bud.
Oh yes. Speaking of Muscadine, remember the guy I told you about that? You know, you blowed the horn at when we were down there, and he called me. Like, he sent me his telephone number and asked me would I be kind enough to call him, and I called him. You know, so like ever since then, like I guess we're friends now. He texts me all the time and stuff. Which is God. He's a cool guy. I'm all right with that. And he won. I'm probably gonna be wrong, but it's one of the two. He won either 9 or 11 draws.
He say where?
All across the state. Now, not just him. Between him and his son combined, they had 9 or 11.
Yeah,
that's just two people getting 9 draws. Like I told you, my buddy got 9 by himself. He got 15 for his group, and I mean his group I think is 4 guys. We had 3 people. Well, really, if you count my wife, we had 4 chances. And I came out with 1, and you 2 each came out with 2. That's 5 draws between 4 people.
But I'm gonna tell you, man. I've been doing these draw hunts for several years now, and that's how it is. Sometimes you'll have a good year and get drawed out for a bunch of holes, and then come the next year, and you might not get drawn for any of them. I mean, it's a system generated thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
shenanigans. That's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, we had a year where, man, we won. We just kept getting wins, right, back to back. Every time we went, we got to win. We got to win. We got to win.
Yeah.
Man, it's just how it is sometimes.
This year it's been kind of weird with the COVID and how. You know, they're doing
they had to change a lot of stuff due to that, you know, with some places ain't doing the standby. Muscadine is, you know, Muscadine is one of those places that's big enough and they got enough holes, but there you get into what we were talking about, you know, all those holes filled up, you're putting a lot of pressure on the birds, you know. I mean, it's just one of those things, you know. But I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of those people don't show up for them draws like this guy that Alan's talking about, you know, even though they won a bunch, you know, and he may be the type of guy that he is going to go to all 9 of those draws. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people they put in for them and they don't show up. That's why they have the whole standby thing because people
Yeah, and
don't show up for
yeah,
their
and
draw.
he said his son drew another hunt during the redraw.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
because somebody didn't confirm one, so it went back in the system and boom, it spit it back out and he got drawn again.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like that guy I was talking in Starksville. He won one, but he decided he wasn't going to go, so he actually didn't accept it. Now, my buddy, on the other hand, he accepted all of his, and he said he still might not go to him. And it's like, man,
See?
like
He should
don't
have
know.
declined those and let them go back in the system.
Well,
And then you might have won another hunt, you know?
Well, to his defense, he said the only way he won't go to him is if his private property that's up by Yazoo or somewhere is just loaded with the ducks. He said he'll just stay on his property. And so, to his defense, he can't tell what the season's going to be like, 2-3 months away. So, I mean, if they got water and they got ducks, he said he's going to stay on his property. But if they don't, then he's going to have those in his back pocket that he can go use. So,
yeah. Alan, I see you over there yawning, bud. You tired and ready to get in bed? Man, we can.
No, I was scrolling back through the comments, just looking. Sorry.
Here's the question. Peter, I'm just wondering, did those banded waders leak? Because mine sure did. But yes, I wear breathable. Alan wears breathable, and Alex wears his Drake bibs,
which are breathable also.
He wears what? You wear what?
Drake. I said he wears Drake bibs.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get a fair shakedown on that one.
You don't have any waders?
I got waders.
He's got waders.
Oh, you said bibs.
Okay,
I didn't even pay attention to that.
I'm just poking at you, man.
I'm over here like, yeah, they're breathable.
On the teal hunt, we all wore waders except for Jesse and Alex. They wore bibs. They were like, y'all can go out there and do all that.
No, hold on. Pump the brakes here. Let's get everything straight here.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't wear waders.
Alan didn't wear waders. He wore hip boots.
Did you? Oh, yeah, you did have hip boots.
You were the only one. You were the only one out there in 1,600 waders. The rest of us showed up in
I had on
shorts.
I had on a pair of frog tall hip boots.
Yeah. And I did get out there and do the work, good sir.
Yes, you did.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Just my feet got a little wet, but that's all right.
Changing subject.
Oh, no. We're right there. Let's go.
I'm wrong.
Coming at me sideways, Derek.
I apologize. I was wrong.
But no, I wear breathable waders when it's cold enough to wear them. And then, but my favorite pair of waders ever was a Cabela's brand zip front neoprene. And the only reason I don't have those anymore is because my father-in-law was changing or fixing the fence in our pond for our horse fence, and he's like, hey Alex, you mind if I borrow one of your waders? And I had 2 pair at the time. My summer like teal kind, super thin, whatever. I don't really care about them. They cost $30 from Academy. And then I had my really nice Cabela's front zip. They were it, and he grabbed those instead of the teal ones. And the barbed wire got those right there in the ankle area. So,
man.
Yeah. So ever since then, I've been in breathable. I like them. The only issue, and if anyone out there has Drake, I like to hear, but on the knee pad area, mine lets water in. Like it doesn't get inside my wader, so my feet are, I'm dry, but it gets in between that like protective layer between your knee and like I don't know what that's called. What is that called? Like a skid plate? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, mine don't do that.
See, mine do, and I'm telling you, if they're in there for 30 seconds, they swell up. It looks like I got old like old people fat legs, all swelled up, and then it takes them like 3 days to drain that water out. It takes 30 seconds to swell up, and then takes 3 days to drain out. So I don't know. I'm thinking about making just like a little cut there, and so I mean it's obviously already letting water in, but it'll let water out a lot quicker.
Yeah,
Aaron says neoprene.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking
wore
to
those.
Aaron.
I wore those waders I got 3 seasons out the last pair I had of those.
I'm not talking to Aaron.
Because he didn't watch your video.
Yeah.
He said he was behind, man. Give him a break.
I'm just messing with him.
Hey, both of y'all know I just watched y'all's I don't know. What day did I watch yours?
I don't know. You tell me.
No, you commented. I commented back to you.
Oh, that was today.
Yeah, see, I just watched it today. And you put it out Monday. I've been up here hunting, man. Come on, see, this guy could be working.
No, I know. I'm just messing.
Give the man a break.
I'm just messing.
I always watch it when it drops, but I was busy this time.
Yeah.
I was in the zone. You see this? You see this face? This looks like a face of somebody's worried about watching a YouTube video. This is the face. This is the face of somebody trying to make one.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. YouTube in the making, son.
Right.
Hey, did you figure out your camera angle with that Gadwall by chance?
I have not looked at it, but yes.
You're feeling more confident?
I'm about 99.9% positive it is corrected. It is fixed.
Yeah.
And I found out what the problem was.
Lay it on me. What you got?
It was not it. I said it was the mount because I thought it was the mount. Turned out, because I use the head strap. You put it on the head strap, you got to line the little things up, and then the pin, the little bolt thing, threaded piece goes through there. That piece was stripped, and I have a mark. I have a mark on it scratched on there, so I know where to line it up. Like when I'm hunting by myself, so I know that my angle is right. And I knew when I put it on my head that it was right, but the end of that little threaded bolt piece was stripped, so it had just slowly and then I guess when I stood up, it probably jarred and it dropped down. Luckily, 16 hours from the house, I brought a spare, my brand new one that came with the GoPro 8 that hadn't been used. So I just threw the other one in the bag, and I got the new one out. It's in the camera bag now, so
there you go.
Should be good to go.
Yeah, those GoPros, man. Hey, I had an issue with mine on my latest video. I got some pretty cool footage with it, and kind of the same thing with you, where Alex, you were talking about how it swept over to time lapse, and you didn't realize it. Well, mine was in burst mode, where I thought I was videoing, but it was just just wasted.
Hold on. What's burst mode?
It's kind of like a photographer's taking pictures extremely fast.
Yeah, that's what it was. Just a bunch of pictures. When I dumped the footage to go edit it and started getting in there, downloading those files, and I was pulling it up to see it, I was like, oh man, this is going to be awesome footage right here. And it was just a bunch of pictures.
Oh, I know. Hey, the first GoPro I ever had, I didn't read the instructions. That's what Southern people do. You just, I can work this on, off. We good?
Yep, that's right.
That's right. I put that thing to work, man. I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna see what this stuff looks like. I get home, I put the card in there, and it says like 1,200 images. I was like, oh yeah, I got some footage, and I got like 25 of these. I'm like, this is junk. What am I gonna do with this? But then I realized it was. I just turned it on. I didn't know it had 3 different settings. It was in burst mode, just taking pictures like crack a machine gun.
Yeah.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, very frustrating. That's just part of being a YouTube creator.
Hey, somebody asked a question about when our next live stream is. Did I see that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I put it up there because I'm glad he brought this up because with hunting season coming up and we're going to be so busy, I mean, are you guys wanting to continue to try to do a weekly live stream? I mean, I know we enjoy doing it, and I know these guys like coming on here, and I want to be here and do it for them, but we're going to be busy.
Yeah, we got a lot of road trips coming up.
Because we're going to be busy hunting, and we're going to be busy trying to make videos. What is that?
What is that?
That humming noise?
Yeah.
Cade is vacuum sealing that duck meat.
Oh. It sounded like a rocket was getting ready to take off or something.
No, it pulls all the air out.
Yeah. Well, tell Cade we need a heads up next time.
Oh, well, I didn't think you would hear it, but.
Oh yeah, that was loud.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
I was over
like, what is that?
Sorry, we're at duck camp, so.
Yeah, that's right. But go ahead.
I mean, I'm up for these weekly videos. I mean, they might not be weekly.
And that's what I'm kind of getting at. It might end up being like once every 2 weeks kind of thing during hunting season.
All I can tell you, here's what I say. I mean, Alex is finna hit the road. He's going to Arkansas. He's going to Missouri. He's going to Illinois. He's going all kind of places. Derek, you and I back and forth, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas. All I can tell you is I say, we can plan and try to do a weekly thing. It may just be 2 of us on there. If Alex is in Missouri, he don't have no Wi-Fi. He don't have no service. He can't get on. Same with Derek. If Derek is in Arkansas and he got no service. Me, I'm in Arkansas, whatever it may be. I'm in Mississippi. Like when the collab hunt, we stayed down in that cabin. 0 cell service, 0 Wi-Fi. So, nothing. All I can say, is if you don't follow us on Instagram, you need to go do that. Follow Magnolia Flyways, follow True Southern Waterfowlers, follow me at Black Belt Waterfowl on there. We always post it on our story when the live stream's coming up. We can try to stay on track with the weekly thing, but it may end up being every other week, or we just got to play it by ear.
Yeah, and we kind of have it set up to where like next week should be Alan, then me, and then Derek. Alan, me, Derek, and it might end up not necessarily going in that order. Kind of like like if we're trying to do one and say it's supposed to be my week, but I'm going to be to where I don't have any cell phone service, then Derek and Alan are like, hey, we'll do it, and one of them hosts the channel, for that week. So definitely, if you guys haven't, subscribe to all 3. If you guys are wanting to watch these weekly streams. And like Alan said, check us out on Instagram as well.
Yeah, because I mean that if we don't announce it on the live stream, that's the only place we do announce it.
Yeah,
on Instagram. So
yep.
But I'm good for next week. I'll be up in Arkansas next week. If you want to host it.
Yeah, I'll host it. But I'm not going to say a day right now because I'll go back to work this weekend. And I got to see the work schedule to see if I've got to work any of my off days. So let me check on that before I tell you a day.
Perfect.
Same.
What are you talking about, Derek? You're Monday through Friday.
Well, I've got I've got some with my employees. They're about to lose their vacation.
Why are you taking those man's vacation?
They can't take vacation through the month of December. So they're all fixing to take what residual vacation days they got before the year ends because they'll lose them.
Why can't you take vacation in December?
Because that's our busiest time of year.
They won't let you take vacation?
I'm allowed to take vacation, yes. Dang. They're not allowed to take vacation.
Dang. Alan, did you know we're talking to the boss here?
The boss.
The boss.
Dang. Derek's got it like that.
Hey, I'm getting hunt. This will be the first opening weekend I've got to hunt in years, man. I'm super pumped. I took that Friday off, that Black Friday, and I'm super pumped. I've missed that day for,
Can't say that word. I think
What
they're going.
works?
I think they're going to change it to like Super Sale Friday now or something.
Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah, probably.
Are you kidding me?
See, I'm always excited, and what's the word I'm looking
Well,
for?
hey, leave it to me to put my foot in my mouth.
That's okay.
Y'all voted for him, so hey.
I didn't. It's not. Is it official yet? Do we have a new president?
It might as well be. It's fixed anyway, so I mean,
Yeah.
it is
But-
what it is.
Don't go there. I am saying.
Yeah, we can't.
I'm
we
always-
cannot get on that subject.
No,
Yeah.
I'm always excited, and I always have mixed emotions for opening like weekend of waterfowl because we hunt public land, and I know there's just going to be a ton of yahoos out there. And
Where's
the
that
game
at?
Anywhere in Mississippi.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about out of state.
Well, no. I typically open up, waterfowl season here in Mississippi, but I'm just saying the game wardens are extremely thick, which is fine. They're out there doing their job. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but you have to deal with them. And then you got those yahoos out there just, sky busting anything and anything that flies. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're just, so it's always one of those like mixed emotions. I love opening weekend. You've been waiting for it all year. But then if you get in the wrong spot or you get next to a Yahoo, so this year I'm going to mix it up and I'm going to go float the canal. Oh boy. All right. Hey, I got to go. I got to go.
We'll end it here. We'll end it here, guys. It's been an hour and 35 minutes, so we'll end it here. But definitely, if you don't follow us on Instagram, keep up, you guys, on when we're going to do another live stream. Appreciate every one of you getting on here, as always. Y'all pray for Alan a safe trip back home to his family. And surely y'all are all subscribed to us by now. And if you ain't, I don't know what you're doing. Why are you not subscribed to our channels? So
and pray for me that I'm able to go opening weekend now. Jeez.
I mean, I'm praying that you could just go in the next room.
Put the snack down. All right, I gotta go.
All right, thanks guys for tuning in. See y'all next week.
Oh, where'd he go?
Erwin Allen. Mic drop.
Not